Be honest, why are you single? Haven't met someone I want to be with that also wants to be with me. My Google Maps timeline from last year showed that I did not go more than 10 miles from my house. I have never been so depressed about an image. Wife passed away in 2012, left me with 4 kids to raise by myself. Now I'm retired and the kids are adults and I just don't want to mess with another relationship. My last relationship left me too damaged. I prefer hanging out with my dogs. Low self-esteem. I'm selfish and value the freedom I have. A relationship sounds exhausting. Better to be single than be with the wrong person. It's all a lot of work and gets complicated. I can hardly deal with myself. I'm single because I'm not looking. I'm a single father and whatever time I have away from my child, I focus more on being a peaceful person, and also be a little selfish and enjoy my hobbies: gaming, kayaking, hiking. If I were to meet someone by chance or something like that, I'd definitely pursue a relationship. Just actively won't go looking for it. That divorce really hurt. I am single because after a 25-year marriage, and 25 years being single, I am now 74 years old. Many men my age think that women half my age would be interested in them, and many more of them are statistically likely to die before me. And, the thought of having to be a caretaker for a dying man, I did that when my dad died, is not appealing in the least. Besides, I like my time to be my time. If I want to get in my car and drive me and my doggos to Florida for a month, I can lock the house and go. On my time. The person I like doesn't like me, and the one that likes me, I don't like them. I don't want to be in a relationship. I push away everyone but hate being alone. I don't like people. Feel bad for being single but too lazy and scared to try. Because I'm not attractive enough that anybody wants to be with me. I'll go first since I'm up. But I just can't with the dating scene right now. I'm 23 and it truly just sucks. I'm also picky and need to work on myself. Especially my body. I want to lose some weight and feel more confident. I'm too scared to create a dating profile. I have trouble talking to women. Lol. My husband passed away in 22 and I cringe hard at the idea of entering the gay dating scene at 50. Seems like a lot of effort and headache when I can't imagine finding someone worth starting over from zero with after being with my husband for 25 years. I'm an introvert and I like it. I'm ugly as fuck. Trust issues. I don't trust that people know what they want. I don't trust that they won't change their mind. I don't trust they know themselves to be certain that you are what they want. But especially, I don't trust my own feelings when it says she's the one. Because I constantly cover myself with mayonnaise and scream at the sky. Low self-esteem. I've been hurt so much that I don't have the energy to try anymore. I feel deeply lonely, but as awful as that is, the alternative has been nothing but pain for me. I was in a 4-year relationship with a woman who was insecure, insane and needed validation all the time. I've been single for a year and a half. I'm happy. Because I am invisible to the opposite gender. Never been complimented, never been seen. And, last but certainly not the least, ugly. Have a nice day, y'all. No time for that. Busy focusing on work, health, and living life in general. My standards are just way too high for what I can pull. I'm not sure how I'd fit a relationship into my daily schedule without sacrificing the things I want to and or need to do. So until I find the person that'll make me want to reprioritize how I spend my time, I think I'll stay single. Got my relationship advice on Reddit. I can't take care of 2 people. When I date, I start caring more about the other person than I do about myself and my health deteriorates. Due to trauma and terrible past relationships, I like being single. Cause I love being by myself. And because of that, I'm socially awkward with nothing interesting to talk about. No one is ever interested in me. I am attracted to others sometimes, but it is never reciprocated. A relationship doesn't sound like a commitment I want to make. I'm not over my ex-uck. I like my money and my freedom. I don't have a personality, and I'm too clingy. I divorced one and buried one, spent 30 years as some man's nursemaid. I finally get to do what I want to do and take care of myself for a change. And most important, I finally have sole possession of the remote, will not be a third. I am socially maladjusted and very shy. I suffer from severe chronic lifelong depression, and getting to know new people for me is very hard since I have severe trust and intimacy issues after being abused as a child. I am 43 years old and have only been in a relationship for a combined 2 of those years. It's been 4 years since I had sex or any form of intimacy. I am attractive, tall and physically pretty fit. I am fully aware the problem is entirely on my end and I blame no one but myself. Part of me has given up and has embraced being lonely for the rest of my life. A small diminishing part has hope. Zero drive to socialize. I'm mentally exhausted with living at this point. I don't want to be my mother. I think her life is a disaster. I don't want to spend any money on others. I am too lazy to start a family. I enjoy the single life so much. I can't wake up in morning. I just want to have fully control my own life. I hate people yelling at me and judgment me at home. So living alone is good. I seek people that would hurt me, while overlooking those that wouldn't and end up alone each time. I don't leave the house, and I'm not interested in most of the women on Tinder. Just don't have time right now. Also, I'm 22 and live with my parents. This is not an embarrassing thing necessarily, but when you live 45 minutes from anything cool it can be a challenge. I love freedom too much, my own money, my whole bed to myself, my own food options, no worries of cheating and catching diseases, no problems with my clothes being stolen, don't have to keep up with texts, don't have to share opinions, no need to share my location, can walk around naked, no fear of in-laws, no having to deal with annoying friends, but mostly I can do whatever I want within my means. It's for the best. I don't like people and it's too much work. I am asexual and don't have any desire to be in a partnership. It would ruin the cat lady vibe I'm aiming for. Lack of confidence as well as lack of trying.